Well, this wasn't the type of follow-up video we were expecting, was it? Hallo, Yo-Yo here. And even before I created my channel, I wanted to make a video that had something to do with Jaden. And now I'm here to fulfill that promise. If you don't know who Jaden is, although it's pretty unlikely considering her popularity, here's a little crash course for ya. Jaden Animations is a so-called storytime animation YouTube channel created by Jaden in 2014. And she's been pumping out high quality and earnest monthly content ever since. Even branching out to do other things as well, like gaming, VTubing or collabs. Over time, she, as well as a bunch of other storytime animators, have garnered a huge following over the years, blowing up in the 2010s. I think she has about 40 million subscribers now. Over that time, she's been hiring a bunch of talented creators, artists, and animators to assist and help create her videos. And she and her team remain one of my personal biggest inspirations to this day. I discovered storytime animation back, I think in late 2019, watching Toonsea, and I've been enamored with this type of content ever since. Even to this day, I still want to make videos like that someday. Unfortunately, since I am still in school and I don't got that much time on my hands, it keeps getting repeated. I decided that for now, I will stick to this type of content instead. Whatever this type of content is. Also, I don't know where to mention this, but someone on Jaden's team really seems to like Kirby music, specifically King Dedede's themes. I've heard this goddamn theme in the videos more times than I can count, sometimes twice in a video. I can't blame them though, because that song is a banger. As the title suggests, I thought it'd be a fun challenge to try and redraw ancient OCs from Jaden's catalog that she herself probably already forgot about considering I accidentally found them on her discontinued DeviantArt profile. But once I saw these designs, I knew I wanted to redraw them. I mean, yeah, is the video idea out there and completely stupid? Couldn't I just draw normal fan art like every normal adjusted person? Yeah, I could, but where's the pizzazz? Where's the insanity in it? I thought this idea would be so interesting, that's why I'm doing it. Okay, let's start off with the first character, and the only character given a name actually in the original post, Rue. He immediately gave me protagonist vibes, so I drew him first. I am actually going off script here. I don't have a script ready, so I apologize for my stuttering and my unprofessionalism, and let's hope I can cram in as much information in that small amount of time. Okay, something that I noticed first about his original design, not besides his hair, was the whistle he wore around his neck, or he had hanging on his hip, and I thought that was awesome. Where have I seen whistles before? Let me think. Made in Abyss. Although Made in Abyss is obviously very controversial, I still really like it. The world building is just amazing, and so I took a lot of inspiration character design wise from a character that I really like from Made in Abyss, Reg, the little robot boy. You can specifically see that in how I designed the hat for him. His hair looks very much, I try to keep it very similar to his original design, and I took the colors for his first like full body variant, like the orange and the blue really stuck with me, and I made the whistle very specifically based off of Made in Abyss, with like a huge eye in the center to add like interest. I think his story would be something along the lines of like, oh, he's just a little farmer boy or just a normal village boy who somehow stumbles upon this ancient artifact, this whistle that when he uses it can defeat his enemies or something. He wears it around his neck, and something for like the whole aesthetic of the redesign I'm going for is something along the lines of It Takes Two, where everything is just way too big for all these small little characters, like they so small they could ride on like bugs or birds or something. That just strikes me as like the aesthetic it would have, and I'm a sucker for big coats and robot legs, so I use that, even though I think it's just gauntlets and stuff. Overall, it's not nearly as, like, it's my very own thing, my very own design for him, but that's the point of the whole thing I'm doing. It's very specifically my reimagining for these characters, because the original basis of these designs are already so incredible that I'm trying to expand on them and make my own ideas up and make my own story up in my head, because, like, just by seeing these characters I just already got so inspired. And yeah, this is the final design, I guess. Look at him go. Okay, so next up on the drawing board, we have this little other character with purple hair and seems to be interested in plants. They immediately gave me basil vibes, so I tried to think of a name that would fit the kind of named after a herb or spice type of vibe. So I named them Bay. Bay is also a kind of herb, so I figured it made sense. I actually made designs for all of these little characters way back when, I think like 5 months ago, and I've already knew what kind of design I wanted to use for Bay, because I just wanted to make this character wear big pants and make them wear big glasses with like a huge button in the center and a lot of plants. Hopefully, as I'm recording this, y'all do not hear my laptop running at the highest possible frequency ever, because my space is running low on my computer, and for months now it's been continuously crashing on me. But I mean, I only have this one. I use it for almost everything, and I rarely delete things because I get too attached to it. It's a whole thing. But back to the design, you cannot improve upon perfection, and that perfection is the epitome of a little character wearing big gloves and big pants, and I think I did a great job. I also like the coloring by far. This is my most favorite design. Even originally, this is my most favorite design because I'm just a huge sucker for big glasses and characters who are interested in plants. And here we go. Here's his final design. Yeah. Okay, last up, we have this little bear character, and oh boy, I was actively dreading drawing this character. As you can see, this character was the one I changed significantly. Initially, I wanted to make the design sort of like a teddy bear trapped like in a bear trap, because it would be cool and edgy. But this character doesn't really strike me as a bear. I do not really know what Jaden was aiming for in the original design, to be honest, but ultimately I decided to go into a different direction, and that was a really quick decision because I was so unsatisfied with this design because it felt like I was changing too much. So I chose to make this character look like an eldritch being. As you can see in the design as well, there's like these red dots that also resemble eyes. Maybe in the story that this eldritch being can reside within the whistle that Aiden can then summon, and it might seem like really intimidating and scary, but in actuality this creature is just kind of a goofball and kind of silly seeming. It kind of seems that way because they're the most expressive out of all the other characters in the original character sheet. So later on I will maybe add more to it. Later on, I'm not gonna do anything with these characters afterwards. What was I talking about? Yeah, and that's all of the characters done, I guess. I have finished every single one of them, and I am actually pretty proud of myself. Even though you can tell I got a little bit lazy by the end, I still had a lot of fun with this challenge. Not only did I get to test my own skills as an artist, but I could also show my appreciation for an artist I really like in some way. This was actually done way quicker than anticipated. Still, I think the next long-form video is gonna take a while, not only because it's by far my magnum opus and I haven't done anything other than sketches for it yet, but also because I have some pretty important finals coming next month, so you will all probably not be hearing any of my angelic voice anytime soon. I think for the next 2 months or so, I will occasionally be posting short animations, and that's it. Or not, I can't assure you of anything at all. Also, I just want to yet again mention how surprised I was by the wave of attention I've gotten ever since my last video. I literally just came back from my vacation only to get absolutely flashbanged by all of the likes, comments, subscribers, and views. So thank you yet again. I genuinely mean it. Also, although it's pretty much damn near impossible, Jaden, if you see this video, hi? This is a weird first impression, isn't it? Okay, I pretty much said all that I wanted to say, so we'll see each other again probably when I'm done with my finals, I think. Sure. As the title suggests, suggests. Google, Echo, wie spricht man suggests aus?
Ich spreche es, suggests, aus, jedoch arbeite ich stets an meiner Aussprache und kann daher manchmal falsch liegen.
Okay.
Greetings, Yeti Yeti. Let's get it, sir.